Hi, I'm Diane Wolcutz, and we are here to talk about how and why to teach summarizing in your writing instruction and your reading instruction. So, I was checking out Dr. Tim Shanahan's website and found this blog post, How to Teach Summarizing. This is the part one version. There's also a part two. And the reason I am so excited about this is because the research says that summarizing is important for, and we're going to get to that. So when I talk to teachers, what I hear is that there is not even one more minute in the day to teach one more thing. They say that administration is focused more on reading comprehension and test scores and is not as focused on writing right now. Or I often hear, we just don't know how to teach this. So why do it anyway? Because it is the biggest bang for your reading comprehension buck. So writing summaries not only improves writing, but it improves reading comprehension. And it improves reading comprehension more than just about anything else. So it's more effective than having the students read and reread text. It's more effective than having them take notes on text and then studying. It is more effective than having them write answers to questions in response to text. So, how do I teach this? You're going to need more than just this one slide, and probably more than just the blog post, but this is just so you get the gist. Dr. Shanahan says that it's important to begin with summarizing paragraphs before moving on to longer text. He says that a summary of a paragraph should be no more than one sentence, which makes sense, and needs to be in the writer's own words. He talks about Brown and Day, who are researchers who came up with a process to writing a summary. And this has been really well researched, so it's definitely a place to start. They recommend deleting trivial information. They recommend deleting redundant information and identifying a topic sentence or making up one if it's not in the paragraph. Absolutely, it's going to impact reading comprehension because as the student is, deleting trivial information, they have to assess what part of the paragraph is most important, what is not as important. So they have to use their analytical skills. He also talks about the method for teaching this, and he uses a gradual release model where the teacher to start might read the paragraph and do this as part of whole classroom instruction, where she's doing the summary and articulating her thought process as she does it. Why am I deleting this sentence? Why am I crossing this out? Why do I think this is the main idea? This is how I'm putting it in my own words. She would then guide the whole class through the steps and then break people up into groups or pairs and have them work on it while she circulates and provides immediate feedback and lets the students know, no, we need to do this a little bit differently, or that definitely was a good idea for summarizing. And then, of course, having the students do it independently. So for next steps, read the whole blog post. And the link, just as a reminder, is on the second slide. In addition, also read Writing to Read. It provides all the reasons why summarizing is so important, and you can use that for number 2, when you advocate to your administrators and, if needed, to the Board of Education to include time in the school day to teach students how to write summaries, and ask for professional development to support you. I was initially going to say if it's needed, but we all need it. So ask for professional development and sit back and watch your students' writing and reading comprehension skills improve. And you will also see it in your state test scores. Additional resources, Dr. Shanahan also did a part 2 blog post on how to teach summarizing longer texts. His website in general has lots and lots of reading and writing resources, articles, videos, all kinds of rabbit holes you can go down. Um, and finally, Graham and Hebert, Writing to Read, talks about all the research. You can tell I'm a fan. So if you want to contact me, this is my information. And I so appreciate your time and thank you for listening.